Did a fake government agency really operate at the heart of Nigeria's presidency? Why is Omoyele Sowore now linking President Tinubu and his chief of staff Femi Gbajabiamila to the controversy? Before you jump to conclusion, here is what is confirmed, what is alleged, and why the distinction matters. Yes, of course, Nigeria's political space have once again been thrown into controversy following explosive allegations made by activist and Africa Action Congress presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore. Sowore has publicly alleged that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his chief of staff Femi Gbajabiamila are connected to the controversy surrounding what has been described as the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, or PFIPC. But before we go any further, here is an important clarification. These are allegations made by Sowore. They have not been proven in court, and there are currently no judicial findings establishing wrongdoing against President Tinubu, Femi Gbajabiamila, or any other individual in connection with these claims. So, who is Omoyele Sowore, and why do his statement attract national attention? Sowore is a human rights activist, publisher of Sahara Reporter, and a former presidential candidate. But yes, he has positioned himself as one of Nigeria's most outspoken critics of successive government. His investigations and allegations often generate widespread public debate, although, like any public claims, they require independent verification and evidence before they can be accepted as fact. The controversy itself revolves around the alleged existence of the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council. Reports surrounding the matter suggest that individuals allegedly presented the PFIPC as an official government body and were accused of soliciting hundreds of millions of naira from unsuspecting people under the guise of government appointments and foreign investment opportunities. However, the presidency has categorically denied that such an agency exists within the federal government. That denial is significant. If the PFIPC never officially existed, then one of the key questions becomes, who allegedly created the impression that it did? Was it an elaborate impersonation, an act of fraud by a private individual, or something more? Those are questions that investigators need. Commentators must answer. Sowore argued that because of the seniority of the officers involved, the alleged activities could not have happened without the knowledge of the government officials, including the president and his chief of staff. Again, that remains Sowore's opinion and allegations at the stage. No public available evidence has been presented that legally establish those claims, and the presidency has rejected any suggestion of official involvement in any constitutional democracy. Allegations alone are not proof. To substantiate claim of this magnitude, investigators would typically need documentary evidence, financial record, electronic communications, witness, testimony, or other credible material linking specific individuals to the alleged misconduct. Without such evidence, accusations remains allegations, not established facts. This principle is fundamental to the rule of law. It protects both the public's right in demand accountability, the right of individuals against unproven accusations. Politically, however, the controversy raises important questions regardless of how the investigation eventually ends. If credible evidence were eventually to establish official involvement, it will represent a major governance and anti-corruption crisis, likely leading to criminal investigations, political consequences, and renewed scrutiny of oversight within the presidency. On the other hand, if the allegations are not substantiated, supporters of the administration will likely argue that the claims demonstrate the dangers of drawing conclusions before investigations are complete, and that reputations can be unfairly damaged by unverified accusations. Critique, meanwhile, maintain that even where allegation remains unproven, transparency requires the government to fully investigate any matter that raises questions about public institutions. Ultimately, this controversy highlights a broader issue facing Nigeria. Public trust depends not only on denying wrongdoing, but also on ensuring transparent investigations, independent institutions, and accountability wherever evidence leads. Whether one supports the government or not, the same standards should apply. Those making serious allegations should prove credible evidence. Those accused deserve due process, and the public deserve the truth based on verified facts, not speculations. That is how constitutional democracy protects both justice and public confidence. So to you, my audience, what is your take? What do you make of this bogus accusation from Omoyele Sowore that is making the round on social space and even on national space? That's my case on this one. We'll join the next analysis. Thank you.